Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this new episode of Sartorial Talks. Today I am with my beautiful wife, Sonya Glynn. Hello darling, how do you do?
I'm doing great. Nice to be back. How are you?
Nice to be back. Yeah, you were awaited by a lot of people. I'm doing very well.
Thank you.
Because today we have very exciting news to share with you. We are launching today, this is the first episode of a long series of episodes on Sartorial Talks dedicated to Southeast Asia tailoring and shoemaking and shirt making. So let's say the sartorial scene in this region of the world.
Yes.
Because we receive so many requests for that.
Well,
right?
yeah, over the years, true. And we've never had our feet on the ground there. And I don't know if a lot of people in our same profession have either, because a lot of these tailors from Southeast Asia, they'll travel to major cities to meet people.
Yep.
So we decided to do the opposite since we were going to be in Cambodia anyway, and get our feet on the ground and see these people in person or work with them remotely from Cambodia.
And so the thing is that, we wanted to check on this legend, the famous Southeast Asia tailoring legend. So many people said, oh, I've heard, Mr. Jacomet, that in Bangkok, you can go there, find a tailor. There's many tailors everywhere. And for $200 or $300 dollars, I will have my suit bespoke made in 48 hours.
Yeah, it's a style forum obsession.
It
These people are saying, how can I get a $200 suit?
Yeah.
But you know what? How can you get a good suit at a good value is more the question.
Exactly. And so because it is a legend, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry if you're not very happy with that, but it does not exist. I mean, a bona fide, a real bespoke suit made to your measurement, whether fully by hand or partly by hand with a nice fabric, it's never $250 and it's never 48 hours. We speak, of course, in weeks, as it should be done all around the world. So we decided once for all to take the bull by the horns, to go there. So we did the first trip of 15 days.
Yes.
And then we decided to start to scout in Vietnam, Thailand, and in the next trip we're going to scout in Singapore, in South Korea. So really so that you can have a global vision on where to go and also discover a very buzzing scene.
So before going, I studied probably a few months, just trying to learn about different craftsmen and craftswomen and try to find out if people were happy or not.
Yes.
With the suits that they received and the shoes they received, because not only are we doing suit making, we're also doing shoe making.
Exactly.
And wow, that was tedious. Looking at thousands of photos and reading feedback from probably hundreds of people and just narrowing it down. So I'm excited about the people we're going to speak about today.
It's going to be a big project because we spent already 15 days on the ground. We plan another trip maybe in the coming month. So stay with us. We're going to tell you everything you need to know about Southeast Asia tailoring, shoemaking, shirt making, so that at last we can recommend you the right places to go. But before that, I want to refresh you for the people who are looking at Sartorial Talks from America of our partnership with Enzo Custom. Just 2 minutes back to the USA, because Enzo Custom, our partners for, I would say, more than 4 years now, with hundreds of people from Sartorial Talk went and experienced a made-to-measure suit at Enzo Custom. They just opened 2 new showrooms, one in Short Hills, New Jersey, and one in Houston, Texas. And now I think they have now 12 showrooms all around the USA. And of course, we continue our partnership with them. So if you use our code HugoJ, it's written in the description of this video, you will enjoy a $100 discount on your made-to-measure suit. And given the fact that they start at $495 or something, I found this is a major, fantastic deal for real MTM with beautiful wool. So that was for Enzo Custom. Don't hesitate. You give our code and you will enjoy $100. So now, let's go to Southeast Asia. And both Sonya and myself are wearing in front of you suits that has been, for me, 100% handmade. For you, I would say half handmade, something like that.
60-40, yes.
60-40, 60 by hand, 40 by machine, by Vietnamese tailor.
Yes, but your style's more like soft and relaxed, and
yes,
it has a little swag.
Yours a little
and
bit
mine's
more formal.
Mine's a little more structured. I tried to pay a little tribute to Robert Redford, and with the
Rest
idea of the Great Gatsby. So
yes.
it was my little Inspiration for today.
So what we did is that we knew we're going to be in Cambodia at this wonderful place called NagaWorld, which is a 5-star hotel. It's a casino, but also with like more than 20 restaurants. It's a lifestyle place. It's an entertainment place, beautiful area. And we had the luck to have a fantastic room with a view on the Mekong River.
Incredible, yes.
It was an incredible experience. And as we knew we were going to go there, Sonya did the work, and she studied many artisans, many tailors. And then what we did is that we also connected with a good friend of us who is Vietnamese himself.
Exactly.
But he works in America. We call him Scotty.
Yes.
Mr. Renworks on Instagram.
Exactly.
Scotty is a passionate sartorialist, and Scotty put us in contact with our first tailor we want to talk about today, yes, which is Mr. Tanhu. So explain to our public how it works when you do some kind of remote first appointment.
Almost always, if you commission a suit from a Southeast Asian tailor, you will have a video conference, and you will be...
You mean before your trip?
Before your trip, yeah. Yes. Always before your trip, because you're trying to accelerate things a bit. So you want to have first fitting, basted fitting,
yeah,
ready to go when you arrive. And
okay,
this is exactly what we did.
Yes. So she measured me.
Yes.
Under the instruction of Mr. Tanhu,
yes,
from Vietnam, with the help of Scotty as a translator.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a kind of a strange moment.
It was a strange moment.
Yeah.
And you were impatient, and you can't be fast with these measurements. You really
yes,
have to take your time, measure twice each area.
Yeah. So you understand what we did is that we knew we were going to go there. We selected the craftsman thanks to our friend Scotty. But from now you're going to select it thanks to us, because we're going to give you a lot of addresses which are safe.
Yeah.
But thanks to Scotty, we did this measurement. So you understand, you do this video measurement or first appointment online or through a video call, Zoom or whatever software you use, so that when you arrive, whether it's in Vietnam or in Bangkok or whatever, you have the basted fitting of your suit ready.
Exactly.
And this is what happened to me. And you
yes,
remember what was my first reaction?
When you tried on the first fitting
yes,
of the suit, during the first fitting, you said, wow, this man knows his craft.
Exactly. I was happily surprised. We show you the basted jacket. So you see, this was created by Tanhu in Vietnam, Sartoria Tanhu. Of course, we're going to put all the links in the description. Just with this measurement remotely, and he did this basted jacket. This is a major step. I think you can't reasonably, normally, even if Sonya did differently, but we will tell you more in a moment. But this is, for me, the very first step. You have a basted jacket, that's a real fitting. Mm-hmm. And then Mr. Tanhu couldn't come to Cambodia. We were in Cambodia, so we did the second fitting. That is to say, he looked at my first fitting through video again.
Yes.
And he continued adjusting with a translator, and then he delivered the suit to me, I would say 7 weeks ago, yes, in France, directly. And look at the result. This is quite amazing.
How would you describe your suit?
Well, it's first of all, the fabric is linen and wool from our friend Jay, Capra Fabric in Bangkok, because we thought it was kind of clever to use the local people, and we know Jay since a long time. I know he's distributing Katchopoli also in the area, so it's from a big family of cloth merchant. So this is linen and wool, extremely light.
100% handmade.
100% handmade. Can you believe that?
Mm-hmm.
Tanhu spent weeks and weeks on this suit just for me, 100% handmade. What I like is that the armhole is extremely high, so I can literally move everything. Look, yes, my jacket doesn't move at all.
And I bet everyone noticed that you asked for smaller lapel.
Yeah, smaller lapels for once, or she convinced me to stop.
Oh, no, I agreed with you. I never tried to convince.
Yeah. Anyway, so I wanted something more relaxed. This is a beautiful suit with patch pockets. You can see it. Okay, it came 10 days ago, and it was really wrinkled because they put it in a very small parcel.
Which was shocking. It looked like a book.
Exactly.
I was like, I've never seen a suit delivered like that, but they're very clever.
Yeah, the idea is to, not only here or in the US, but in Vietnam, the custom can be a little bit complicated, so he really packed it. So it takes a good week, I would say, for the suit to come
rest,
back to rest. And then I had to press it. It's not totally pressed on the shoulder. The shoulder is impeccable normally, so
it's getting there.
It's getting
there for sure.
But I feel so good in this suit with patch pocket, high-waisted trousers, 2 pleats. I mean, a real bespoke suit made by hand, I would say almost in an Italian style. It's a 3-roll too.
Yes.
And I think that this guy is extremely, extremely talented, to be honest.
He's very fastidious.
Very
focused, yes.
Yeah. And the price is, this one was $1,200, something like that, depending on the fabric. If you want to go, because of course you can find at Sartoria Tanhu in Vietnam fabrics from Loro Piana, from Vitaly Barbaris, from Cacciopoli, from Dormer, from everybody, of course. But depending on the price, but it will be in these waters around
which is
$1,200.
Incredible when you think of a bespoke suit in Italy, for example. You're going to start at least 3,000 something.
Yeah,
at least. And then if you're in France, you're going to go up a little higher and start around
6,000.
Yes.
And in New York, probably 7,000, 8,000. So we are speaking of amazing deals. But of course, you will need at one moment. You can do it totally remotely, but I will more advise you to go at least one there for
because originally we
fitting.
planned to see Tianhu, but he couldn't make it because he had a family emergency.
Exactly. So Tianhu, we're going to put his link. The only problem I have, well, I'm generous, so I share it with you. We know he doesn't have a huge capacity. It's a real craftsman. He's located in Da Lat. Da Lat is the south of Vietnam, just above Ho Chi Minh Ville, which is, so he lives in this area, which is kind of a touristic area, actually.
Yes, and it has a long history of tailoring there as well.
Exactly. He's working alone.
Yes, from start to finish.
From start to finish.
He's doing everything.
Everything by himself. So I think that with we are putting some light on him. He may have more and more clients. So I hope we will find some help around.
Yes.
Because I mean, at one moment he can't only survive with doing a few suits per month. But we really believe in his work, and I think this is a great guide. So Sartoria Tanhu. It's in Da Lat, Vietnam, and it's a place we recommend. You wanted to add something,
I don't think you
darling?
have any other suit where a tailor had his hands on your suit from A to Z.
Well,
I mean, this might be the only one.
Probably. I mean, we have a lot of bespoke tailors. For example, Lorenzo Ciffoni, he has a team of 40 tailors at home. Or our friends, I don't know, at Dal Cuore, or even some people at Pino Peluzzo. All these people, they have a team also.
Yes, or at least an assistant, right?
I'm sorry?
I think Pino has an assistant.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's something different, but once again, it doesn't matter to me if he has some assistant.
No,
because at one moment,
of course not. I would just say it's sort of a rare opportunity if you get in early to have that experience.
Yeah, but I know his capacity is 5 or 6 suits per month if he does everything by himself.
That's right.
So I hope for him that he will have more clients. And I know it's already starting because we just posted a few Instagram and people saw this suit and they were amazed of the quality for the value. So in Vietnam, the first address we give you is Sartoria Tanhu, and believe me, this is incredible work and incredible value for the money. And then we have another, I would about say young man, because when we saw him, we thought he was in his early 20s or maybe not even 20.
Yes,
and he looks so young. And in fact, he's close to 30 years old.
Well, right? Late 20s, 28.
Late 20s, 28. And his name is Truong Tran. It's difficult to say.
Truong
Tran. Yeah. So Katya Bespoke. Tell us about him.
Yes.
So that's what you're wearing right now.
Yes. So he was, when I narrowed down the artisans, he was in the short list.
Yes.
And so I contacted him, and he right away, very enthusiastic, eager young tailor.
Yeah.
He started learning tailoring when he was very young from an elderly woman who was a pattern maker.
In Vietnam?
Yes, in Vietnam.
Yeah.
So he did this for years, and then he broke out on his own, and he's been on his own for 5 years as a master tailor who can create a suit from beginning to end.
Yes.
He has grown, and he has a few assistants now.
Yes.
So that's helped him deal with the quantity of suits. This particular suit is 60% handmade and 40% machine made because of the time constraints.
Of course.
Because he didn't have long to put it together.
And he took a lot of risk with you, huh? He took a lot of risk.
He did, and this is bizarre. He did this suit, this 3-piece suit, peak lapel, beautiful trousers with one pleat, side adjuster, same batch of fabric as you have.
Yes,
and
by Capra Fabric in Bangkok.
Exactly. He did this suit with 0 fittings, which is unheard of.
Just by measuring you through video?
Yes, of course, I'm very fastidious when
and
it comes to measuring.
And looking also a lot of pictures of you.
Yeah, I sent him pictures.
Yes, and he took the risk. He came and visited us in Cambodia at our hotel because Cambodia and Vietnam are very close to each other. And then he said, "That's the suit."
And he was trembling a bit. It was very nervous. I don't think he's ever done that.
He was very shy.
Yes, but then he gained his confidence, and it worked out really well. We could have made a few adjustments to the suit, a little more forward drape, but it was fantastic. And I'm not an easy person to make a suit for, I can say he did a very good job.
Yeah, he did an
very
excellent job. And you needed this suit, and you wore it at this event because we had an event at NagaWorld. It was called Experience Unveiled, a beautiful event with a lot of artisans, with a lot of suit makers, shoemakers. Our friend from CNES, from Vietnam, from Singapore, but crafting in Vietnam were here. Oh, by the way, we're going to receive them soon at this table to speak about new project with them. We like these people very much. And there was a shirt maker, there were cigar testing. It was a great moment.
It was a great
moment. And at NagaWorld in Phnom Penh. And so he came there and you wanted to say, maybe I can wear this suit for the party. And you did.
I did.
And you did. And it worked very well.
So we have some pictures we can put
Exactly.
up for that,
This is really a good job. So this is the second address we wanted to share with you. Same thing. We don't say that you have to do everything remote, but it's a way possible because we found 2 artisans where they put a lot of works in the measurement process. And then the best solution for me would be, if you know you're going to go there in Southeast Asia, contact these people. Whether you go in Vietnam or in Cambodia or in Thailand, more surely in Bangkok, a lot of people are traveling to Thailand for the holidays. You contact them beforehand. You organize with them a measuring session by video so that you can already have something and then they can do the basket jacket, the first fitting, and when you get there, you do a bona fide fitting with something on you, and then you take it from here. And normally a few weeks or maybe a few months after, you're going to receive at home something beautifully made. Is that right?
Yes, that's a very good summary. I agree.
Yes. Yeah. So this is what we wanted to share with you today, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first part. So you already have 2 addresses in Vietnam. Sartoria Tanhu and Katya Bespoke, Mr. Trong Tran. I'm going to train to say his name properly. We checked on them. They're, I think, in the same kind of waters, $1,200 to $1,500, which is extremely reasonable for this kind of quality. So now you're equipped. These are the first 2 names, but we're going to be back soon in another episode very soon.
And don't forget, we would like you to contribute if you know some really good Southeast Asian craftspeople. Yeah. Put it in the comment section so we can look into your recommendations as well.
Yes, because we're going to travel again there, probably in the next month. For the moment, we spend 15 days on the ground. And so we have, I would say, another 5 or 6 addresses to share with you already, mainly in Bangkok. Yes. But we are planning to go again to the region in the coming month to stay maybe a little bit longer, maybe 30 days, so we can come back with something really serious.
And hopefully branch up to Korea,
Japan, of course, South Korea, Singapore also, Vietnam, Cambodia again, to see if there's something here, and then Thailand, of course. So I think that with this, it's our mission. You're going to have some real recommendation. And once again, we're always looking for the right people, not the cheaper, not because honestly, there's really some strange thing you can see in the street. It's not even wool. It's very, very strange. And sometimes they even usurpate the name of the fabric maker. So you have to be very careful there. Well, this is
a lot of polyester going on too, which they call polywool.
They call it polywool, not polyester, but it's not wool, basically.
Be careful.
So, we're going to build little by little, episode after episode, something that you can really trust, because we would have been on the ground checking these people. And it's not only about the work itself, it's also about the people themselves. We met, that would be for the next episode, some nice people from Thailand. In Bangkok, we met very interesting people, very passionate, very talented, but with a real professional. They're not here to sell you suit. They really try to understand what you need, give you a good experience, like a bespoke tailor, basically. And we are very happy. And this scene is incredibly buzzing. I didn't know about that. Vietnam specifically.
Yes.
There's tailors everywhere.
True.
Yeah. So I hope it helps you, and we give you an appointment to the next episode of Sartorial Talks. We're going to probably speak about Southeast Asia, maybe not the next episode, but stay with us, because it's probably, I would say, 5 to 6, maybe 10 episodes, an ongoing series, so that you will have all the tools to go there and choose and help yourself with elegance. Thank you very much and see you soon. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.